So welcome to my food blog here at Forestside Cookery School, Stephen Jeffers. We're going to do a lovely super salad, and I know a lot of people think when you think salad you think lettuce, tomato, cucumber. I'm going to take you away from that place and show you how easy it is to make a salad. I call this a skinny broccoli salad. Why is it skinny? Because we're using no mayonnaise, you know, really delicious. So we've got some lovely tender stem broccoli, lovely jumbo raisins and sultanas there. The sultanas and raisins, actually, I'll just show you what I do here. Use this lovely white balsamic vinegar. Why do you use white? Because it looks prettier in the salad. Using dark balsamic vinegar, it's nearly too sugary and syrupy in the salad, so I use a white. And listen, if you've just got rice vinegar in the house, or you've got some nice cider vinegar, it works a treat, okay? So soak them down for about an hour in that lovely vinegar, and that gives them the sharpness, okay? Kale, we're just going to keep the kale as it is. I've washed that kale, we're not going to cook it. Some lovely radishes for a bit of pepper. Our sweet potato, which I'm going to cook in a wee second, so we'll go through the sweet potato. Red onion, again for a bit of sharpness and a wee bit of sweetness. I've got a lovely yogurt here, which I love. It's got a bit of honey in it, so you can buy honeyed yogurt. That's what I use. So use it quite often. And then I've got these lovely apricots and a batch of different seeds toasted. So sesame seeds, poppy seeds in there, mustard seeds, and on it goes. If you don't want to use seeds, you can use toasted nuts, you can use toasted pine nuts, almonds, etc. So the first thing I'm going to do now is get my sweet potato cooked. So I'll peel our sweet potato down like that. Basic skill here, how to block a vegetable off so you get perfect dice. So basically what we do is we get our sweet potato like that. Obviously when we turn it back onto that side, because where it's flat, it's easier to work with. Same again, you just keep rolling it really, like that. Basically what blocking a vegetable off is when you want perfect dice. Basically, you get into this shape here, if you can see. So that means when I'm working that vegetable, these here parts will go into our stock pot, okay, or go into maybe a soup. And then what we do is we basically get our knife like that. You'll see where I'm coming from now. It's ready to go. Right, you turn this right round like that. And there we go. Every dice is the same. And you'll only get that ever if you block a vegetable off. You want to do it in a way too that when we cook this sweet potato, that every little potato is getting cooked at the same time. Okay, really important part of the salad is probably one of the most important parts is our tender stem broccoli. So if you look at the broccoli stem here, you've got the thick end and you've got this on top. What I really do is I cut it like that. Use all of it obviously, but just to make the salad easier to eat. So we don't want to be eating big chunks of broccoli, so this is a bit smaller. So get our lovely broccoli, boiling salted water, and it goes. Try not to crowd your pan too much. If you crowd the pan with too much green vegetables, you don't get the lovely green colour we're looking for, okay? I really sort of bring this, leave it for a minute and a half, but it nearly comes back up to a boil again. And once it hits a boil again, it's nearly ready. For this super salad, we want our vegetables, not the potatoes now, these greens crunchy, okay? And we want to keep all the nutrients in there as much as we can. So, I'm happy there, the broccoli's came to a boil. We've let it boil for about 30 seconds after the boil, the second boil, if that makes sense. Straight in there, cold water, into a wee water bath. I have always taught my chefs when they're working, even though at the school, if you're going to work with anything blanch and refresh, you've got to have your cold water, your cold ice water, sitting, sorry about that John, sitting there before you even cook, okay? Because the last thing you want to do is start running all over the place to try and get your cold water. So that's it ready to go. Next thing I'm going to do is just start chopping up my apricots. Love the apricots, nice and soft. So you can just see how this is going to taste. You nearly, the colours, you know it's going to be sweet, it's going to be sour. It's going to have a natural sugar coming out of the apricots, sourness coming off the white balsamic vinegar. Then you've got lovely peppery radish, which we're going to do in a wee second too. Broccoli out of the cold water now, give it a good shake. You can put this on the dry tea towel if you want, but if you get enough water off here like that. You don't have to really stand and do that, you know. That's sitting ready, our bit of prep's done. I'm waiting on my sweet potato. I'm going to have a wee touch at it, see where it's at. Sweet potato, believe it or not, it's about 3 minutes, so that's been really quick cooking that sweet potato. Shows you that they're a quicker potato to cook than our normal potato. Red onion. So again, down the middle, and then first outer layer of the skin comes off the onion, like so. Off comes our woody end, like so. Always keep on your root on the onion when you're cutting. So it should be a rock and chop. So back your knife, fingers tucked in, and then we're right down like so. Very definite coming down the back. So you hear no noise, the only noise you're hearing is me cutting through the onion. So there shouldn't be a banging noise from your knife on your board at all. Maybe if you're using a cleaver, yes, to get through a joint on a bone on the beef or something like that, that's different. But when you're cutting like this, there shouldn't be any noise. Simple wee tip for drying out potatoes, just after you've drained them, give them a wee toot back on the top of your stove again, just give them a few minutes to dry them out. So we'll do that there. We're getting a lovely radish now together. Really inexpensive little salad vessel, but absolutely delicious. Heaps of flavour. As I said earlier, it's got that pepperness. So there's a natural pepper comes off them. So we're going to build our salad really, or mix it together. Broccoli, in it goes. Apricots, and they go. Sweet potato, in they go. Mother Nature. And I just like to get a wee direct bit of, funny enough, black pepper on the potatoes, so it sort of sits on them. Okay, our lovely red onion. Raisins soaked in our white balsamic vinegar. Tiny bit of radish. We'll finish off with more radish. And here's what I'm going to do right now before I add my kale. Because the yogurt can weigh the kale down, does that make sense? So we've got our natural dressing, which is honey yogurt. Don't even have to make it up. It's made for you already. Good spoonful of that in there. Mix it in, like so. I can imagine too, which would really work with, some lovely piece of poached salmon on top of that, flakes over the top. It just would work a treat. Now, I'm going to put in a few kale leaves. Okay, nice and gentle with kale. So, start plating it. It's happening itself. The colours are just falling on that plate without me having to try. And then what I do is spread them leaves out nice, just to make it a wee bit nice. Spread them out like so, across there, like that. And then really, this really works beautifully. We finish off with the toasted seeds, because if you put seeds in there, it's going to get lost in it. So in it goes, toasted seeds over the top. And there you go, that's your super salad. A million miles away from your sliced tomato, your cucumber, and your lettuce that you would have got as a child. This is fantastic. I'm gonna try some here. I'm gonna let my lovely cameraman in front of me, John, try some too. And the two of us are gonna get skinny.